how much there is to see and do in Washington that's free for visitors from all over the world. We love the fact that the food scene in Washington is second to none. We're the fourth city in America to have our own Michelin guide, which really for us reemphasizes how incredible the food scene is. But not only that, but when you think about theater, we're the second largest city outside of New York with theater seats. So there's a lot of great theater that comes to Washington, nightlife, sporting events, and we're the capital of free. When you think of the 16 free museums that are part of the Smithsonian, including the zoo, the Museum of the Bible, which is free and just opened, the Holocaust Museum that's free to visitors, and the National Gallery of Art. Well, the visa process, from what I hear from those in your country, is that the process is much easier than it is in other countries. I think the key thing is to look at the online application, to go through that, follow that process, talk to your travel agent or your tour operator in terms of what makes that process much easier. Yeah, we're very fortunate to have a great array of hotels in Washington, D.C. The Marriott Hotel Corporation, Hilton Corporation, Choice Hotels are all headquartered in the greater Washington area. I think the key thing for us is that we want to welcome visitors from all of those different areas: ecotourism, sustainable tourism, those that are knowledge seekers, those that love to travel for different reasons, because you have it all in Washington. Yeah, we pride ourselves on outdoor festivals and events and activities. In Washington, it traditionally starts with the National Cherry Blossom Festival, which is a 3.5-week festival which starts in the spring and attracts 1 million+ people. And so it's not just the beauty of the cherry blossoms in the city, but it's also the music, the arts, the fireworks, and all the other events and activities. And beyond that, we've got a phenomenal jazz festival, a lot of festivals associated with experiences of food, and one of my favorites and one of the few things you can only do in Washington is Passport DC, which is in the month of May, when a lot of the embassies open their doors. So just imagine the first weekend in May, the Asian embassies, including the Embassy of India, opening its doors with music, food, and the culture of that country of India for visitors to come, and then going from the Indian embassy to another Asian embassy. And the National Park Service in Washington, D.C. is that for an urban environment, we have a large percentage of landmass that is tied to the National Park Service. So as you can imagine, they're always focusing on the health of the grounds, they're looking at the health of our trees, and making sure that visitors and the ecology of the National Park Service coexist without any issues or hurtful damage to the national parks itself.